Okay, guys. We were saying that when you're going to use a regular or irregular action, you can use it in singular and plural names. Okay. Just the verb to be has a difference. Was is for singular, where is for plural. Okay. But if you are going to use walk, speak, watch, listen, go, etc., okay, play, enjoy, etc., some of them are regular, some of them are irregular, okay, and you can use it with singular and plural names, okay. Remember, for example, Peter and Louis, okay, Peter and Louis ate 4 tamales yesterday. And it's the same if you say Peter ate 4 tamales yesterday. Okay? Or we can say that Yaretsi and Damaris ran in the park, last night. Okay? Or you just say Priscilla ran in the park yesterday. Okay? And it's the same if you say that Fernanda dance tango on the party, okay, or my friends danced salsa in the last party, okay. So regular and irregular actions goes with singular and plural names. Now if you're going to, as we have positive, we have negative, okay. So the negative form, we're going to use the auxiliary did, okay, for all the actions in past, and if you're going to do it in negative, we need the auxiliary did, okay, plus the negative not, okay, and the action is going to stay in the base form, okay, because we can't use two things in past, okay. That's why we're going to use the auxiliary did, okay. That's why the action has to be in the base form. For example, I didn't go to the party. I didn't go, okay. Didn't is negative, or I did not is the same. Did not and didn't is the same. So I did not go to the party yesterday, or I didn't go to the party yesterday, okay. And the same happens for example, if you want to say Danny and Jackie didn't go to the party, okay, singular and plural, or Jackie didn't go to the party. So for singular and plural, okay, we're going to use didn't plus the action in base form or infinitive, okay, and then the complement, okay. So it's very easy. The only thing that you have to remember that in simple past you need to use the auxiliary did plus not plus the action in base form, or the short form or the contract form of did not, that is didn't, okay, and goes for with singular and plural names, okay. And then we have questions. If we're going to make a question in past, okay, we need also the auxiliary did, okay, but did is going to be of course in past, okay, but the action again is going to be in the base form. For example, did you eat a cake, Gabby? Yes, I did, or no, I didn't. If you're going to ask with did, the answers are going to be short, yes or no, and that's it, okay. ¿Comiste un pastel? Si comí, no comí. Fácil. O sea, las respuestas son cortas si empiezas con el did nada más, okay. And remember that happens the same. Did goes with singular and plural names. And the action, remember that the main action is going to be in the base form. If you're going to make questions, for example, if you're going to ask with the verb to be, remember that we're going to begin with was for singular or were for plural. Were you at the party yesterday? Yes, I was. No, I wasn't. And the same, the answers are going to be short, yes or no. Okay? Was Laura at the school last tetra with Albert? Yes, she was. No, she wasn't. Okay? Now, we also can add a WH question. Okay? Remember that the WH questions are open answers. Okay? So first you need to write the WH question, what or where or which or who or how, etc. Then the auxiliary did, then the pronoun, singular or plural, and then the action is going to be in the base form, and then the complement. Where did you study last tetra? I studied last tetra at UMA. Okay, like there are open questions. The answer is not going to be yes or no. It's going to be an open answer also, okay? Porque ni modo que digas, ¿estudiaste el año pasado? Perdón, ¿dónde estudiaste el año pasado? Sí. No te están preguntando que sí, que ¿dónde estudiaste? Entonces ya contestas, estudié en la metro, por ejemplo. So, to make a question, first you need the auxiliary. But if you have a WH question, first is a WH question, second is did, third is the pronoun or name, and fourth is the action in base form. Okay? And then the complement. Okay? Who was with you last tetra? Esteban was. Okay? Now, if you ask with did, you answer with did. If you ask with was, you answer with was. Okay? And then we have here some explanations. For questions, you just did plus the pronoun singular or plural plus the action in base form or infinitive plus the complement, and then you close with a question mark. Remember that in English you just have to use a question mark at the end, okay? If it is a negative statement, you need the pronoun or name, singular or plural, plus didn't, plus the action in base form, plus the complement. And remember that is if it is positive, you need the action or you need the name or the pronoun or the subject, plus the action in plus the action in past, regular or irregular, okay, plus the complement, okay. And if you are going to work with was or where, well, remember that was is for singular and where is for plural, okay. Then we have here general examples, okay. Está más fácil así porque se los puse dividido para que sea más fácil para ustedes. Verb to be, okay. Verb to be, positive, singular or plural. I was your friend last tetra, okay. I was your friend last tetra is positive, singular, okay. Eric and Angel were classmates is positive but plural, okay. Now the same in negative, okay. Chris wasn't angry with me, singular, negative. Pam and Danny weren't in the same class, plural, negative, okay. And then we have more actions, okay, for regular and irregular actions. Valerie danced, regular, es verbo regular. Valerie danced salsa music at the party. Peter and Ale swam for 2 hours in the river. Swam es verbo irregular, es el pasado de swim, okay. This is positive. And now for negative, Pam didn't travel to Acapulco. For plural, Betty and her sister didn't know how to bake a cake, okay? As you remember, auxiliary didn't plus the action in base form, okay? Auxiliary didn't plus the action in base form for negative actions. And then for questions, okay? For questions with the verb to be, it says verb to be was fair with you yesterday. Yes, she was. No, she wasn't. Were my friends at the school last summer? Yes, they were. No, they weren't. Okay? Plural, positive. And we have more examples. Okay? Oh, no. Yes, we have more examples. Okay, it says questions regular and irregular. Did my dogs bark too much in the morning? Yes, they did. No, they didn't. Did you dance at the party? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Did you have a test yesterday? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Okay. But if we have a double question, food first is when or how or which, okay, or how much, how many, etc. When did you celebrate your last birthday party? You can answer with just on October the 20th, on October 20, okay? Or you can say, I celebrate my birthday party on October 20, okay? You can use any of these two answers and it's going to be fine, okay? The second one is more completed, right? Then, what did you do yesterday? I slept too much because I was tired, okay? Or what did you do yesterday? Well, I studied, or I ate, or whatever you want to say, okay? So please make a review of this information. Remember that was is for plural, was is for singular, the verb to be, and where is for plural, okay? Now in negative, wasn't, weren't, okay? And then for the rest of the actions, if it is a positive statement in past, you need to work with the correct form of the regular and irregular form, okay? And if it is negative, you have to use didn't plus the action in base form, okay? And if it is a question, you need first the auxiliary, then the pronoun, then the action in base form, and then the complement, okay? But if it is a double question, first is the double question, then did, and then the pronoun singular or plural, and then the action in base form, okay? And remember that you have on periodo dos, okay? You have here list of actions, okay? List of verbs, regular and irregular, okay? It's a very complete list that you need to review. Okay, it's not about to learn all the actions, it's just that you make a review so you can remember which are regular and irregular, okay? Por lo menos estudien los verbos más comunes, okay? Las primeras listas son de verbos regulares y después son verbos irregulares. First is in infinitive or base form, and then it's simple past, okay, and then past participle, okay? So please make a review of this and study the actions.